Good morning and welcome back to the classes. In the last few classes we were discussing about the agriculture. Today we will continue with the same chapter but with a new topic, that is types of agriculture. Commercial farming. In the commercial farming, the farmers produce crops for selling in the market, especially in the international market or in the world markets. Commercial farming may be of two types, that is extensive commercial farming and intensive commercial farming. Let us study in detail about these two types of commercial farming. Extensive commercial farming implies employment of large area of land in proportion to the capital and labor. In this type of farming, large area will be applied for the agricultural activities. It will be based on the amount of capital as well as the laborers available over this area. After the cultivation of land for 2 or 3 years, when the fertility of the soil is decreased, the farmer will allow the land to be free for 2 or 3 years to retain its fertility. And this method is considered as a wasteful method of agriculture, since the productivity per hectare is very low over these agricultural activities. Usually, the farmers will be facing the problem of a shortage of labor, but he will try to overcome this problem by utilizing the different types of modern machineries. This type of farming is done in the area where the population is very less. That is why the farmer is facing the problem of a shortage of labor, and he will overcome this problem by applying or by using different types of machineries. The following are the main characteristics of the extensive farming. First one, it is highly mechanized. Since the farmer is facing the problem of shortage of labor, the farmer will be applying different varieties of machineries. Secondly, the size of the large farms will be very large. It may be ranging from 240 hectares to 16,000 hectares. And in this type of farming, the farmers will be applying very less number of laborers because of the scarcity of laborers. And the income or the output from the per hectare will be very less. It is practiced in the regions where the population is very less. Monoculture, or the one crop will be cultivated over a large area. So it is also known as monoculture. Among the different crops, the major crops cultivated in this type of agricultural activity are wheat, barley, oats, rye, flax and oil seeds. Now let us study in detail about the intensive commercial farming. Intensive commercial farming is practiced where farmland is of high value. Population is very high, and that is why the price for the land will be very high, and it will reduce the size of the land, as it is the case in the delta regions of the greater rivers of Asia. It may be experienced or practiced in the delta regions of the continent of Asia, where the population is very high, and that is why the land area for the agricultural activities may be small. In other places such as the irrigated areas or reclaimed areas, land is available, but it may be very costly or expensive. much or capital or labor or skill applied. Much more capital, labor as well as skilled people are used for the intensive commercial farming. This type of farming has developed mainly in the densely populated regions or countries with a limited area for agricultural activities. It is practiced in the lands around the Mediterranean region. The main characteristics of this type of farming are small size of land area used for the agricultural activities. Scattered field. Scattered field means the agricultural area for the agricultural activities will be scattering here and there. Use of draught animals. Animals will be used for the agricultural activities. Use of domestic labor race. Since the population is very high, the farmers will be utilizing the labor race who are living near and around the farms. Dominance of cereal crops. Mostly cereal crops will be cultivated. Then the second type of farming, that is plantation farming. It means producing planted trees or bushes which give yield over a period of years. In this type of farming, this type of farm organization has developed within the tropics and subtropics. Plantations vary from area to area and also with different crops. But their general characteristics are same or similar. It involves clearing of forests, preparing grounds, laying roads, connecting to the power supplies, construction of houses, schools and hospitals and other necessary things for the workers. It requires efficient and scientific methods of cultivation, special type of implements, skilled but relatively cheap local labor and worldwide marketing facilities. The imported plantation crops are rubber, coffee, tea, banana, coconut, cocoa, sesame, oil palm, pineapple and cinchona. A great proportion of these products enter international trade, which means these things are produced for exporting to the world markets. Main characteristics of this type of farming are: it is practiced mainly in the tropical countries to grow cash crops. The size of plantation estates is generally large. It is a specialized commercial cultivation. Land in plantation agriculture is devoted to rubber, oil palms, coconuts, tea, coffee, spices, cocoa, pineapple, banana, sugarcane, hemp and jute. It is executed with specialized skills and wherever possible with the application of machineries. There is heavy application of fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides in order to increase the productivity from the farms. That is the end of today's class. Thank you.